Just reach out to Sasha. Show up for her, tell her that you're her friend, you want to help. I mean, that's really what could make the difference. You know how I know?
Because I'm the best friend to have in the whole wide world.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. But the nuclear option is just, it's not the way to go right now, Carly.
Okay, I hear you, all right? And I accept it for now. But if Sasha keeps going down this road, any option is still on the table.
Fair enough.
Okay. I've got to get home because I got to get Avery ready for Ava, okay?
Yeah, I read Avery a bedtime story in the books right by her overnight bag, so if you want to read it to her before she goes to bed, it's, it's fine.
Okay. I'll see you when you get home.
Yeah. Kiss Avery for me, will you?
I will.
Thank you.
For what?
For talking her down and saying everything you said. I couldn't have said a word of it. There were two, totally different circumstances. But the reality is, Karen Wexler was a messed up girl. I gave her drugs. And I hear, what Sasha's going through, and it makes me look back at a time that I didn't want to see. I don't want to be anything like Cyrus. But I gave her drugs. And it's something I gotta live with the rest of my life.
Did you set out to get Karen hooked?
No.
I mean, did you sell her the pills? Were you the dealer?
No, I gave her the pills so she could relax. That doesn't really matter. What matters is I exploited the girl. And I'm not making excuses. I have 3 daughters and a stepdaughter. If anyone did to them what I did to Karen, I'd kill them.
I would do the same for Scout. But the reality is, Sonny, you cannot change what happened. You can't. But what you've done in the time since.
No one has given us medals for our career choices, Jason.
No, they're not. But when you took over this territory, you decided that you weren't going to allow drugs to be distributed through it, and 25 years later, they're not. So whether that balances the scales, I don't know. I mean, that's for God to figure out. But you were going down one road, you stopped, you switched directions, and that ultimately did a lot of good for a lot of people. And we both know that life is a string of choices. And personally, in this case, I think you made the right one.
All I know is my conscience is going to rest a lot easier once we eliminate Cyrus.